Okie dokie.
Okie
I
dokie
can keep it.
artichoke. Alright, what is up everyone? My name is Chris, One More Game MTG, and all the links can be found at OMGMTG.com. There's no face cam for me because I still haven't unpacked everything from Magic on Chicago. I'm off the next 2 days, so in addition to doing a bajillion and one things, the other number one thing will be hooking everything back up. But we got some exciting stuff this evening. Got some returning guests playing some fun Commander. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around the table, we're going to introduce ourselves, state the commander that we are playing, and then once we get from there, we will randomize it 4 times and get the game rolling. So, Barbas, whenever you're ready.
Hi, my name is Miguel. You can call me El Barbas. I hail from Spain, so here is 1:30 in the morning. But I'm so glad you have me again for playing, a bit of cardboard rectangles. And I'm gonna play Yuri, this lovely Rakdos commander that centers on sacrifice, but not sacrifice in the usual way with, creatures and all that stuff. It centers more on treasures and all kinds of sacrifices, like fetch lands. It does some shenanigans. It grows with every sacrifice, and the gist of the deck is to throw Yuri at the head of someone and one shot him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and if it goes well, I can one shot the 3 of you. So it won't happen, okay? But
All right. You never know. All right, down to you, Brad.
All right. Yeah, I am Steel City Brad, otherwise known as Brad. You can find me on the internet as Steel City Brad. I've just dropped my link tree in the chat. But yeah, I am, strictly speaking, not a content creator. I do a lot of, me and my staff actually do a lot of hanging out on Twitch and playing on people's streams, like Chris is here, and playing a lot of Commander. So yeah, I also have you can find all of our decks, my decks and Steph's decks on our shared Moxfield account at Steel City Spellslingers. And tonight I am playing Derevi, Imperial Tactician. This is a Bant Merfolk deck. I'm going to try to get a sizable number of hard to block creatures and get extra benefits for attacking with them and dealing combat damage with them, and hopefully and also maybe turning a few of my opponent's lands into island for purely altruistic reasons.
And what's up, everybody? I'm Jay. I'm from Trying Casually Games. We try to give you a local game store meets kitchen table feel. Brad and Steph have both been on our show a couple times, and they seem to have had a pretty decent fun. I've seen a couple of the Brad's decks; they're all pretty crazy. And Barbas, is that how you say that? I don't want to say that incorrectly. Yeah, I think I've seen you on here, but I've never actually played with you in person, so I can't wait to actually. Chris, I've never played with you before. I can't wait. I'm a really big fan.
It's been great to see.
I can't wait to meet you in person.
Double jackass.
But I'll post my link in the chat.
Beautiful. All right. So on the note of who I am playing, it is Dr. Madison Lee. Like I said, I was telling them earlier, I like to play a new deck pretty much every single time I go on a stream. So I was like, oh, I want to play some Fallout. So I tried out, like, oh, look, I built Dr. Madison Lee. So my first thought was, oh, this is just a pre-con because I named it the exact same thing that Wizards does, obviously for the clickbait. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, this looks very different. So I did a comparison. This is like barely the same exact thing. So this is something I myself built 4 months ago and completely forgot about. So let's see what happens. I have done nothing with the notion of what it could be, but it's energy. It's Jeskai energy. I've always thought energy is kind of cool. I remember playing it was in the Calidus block set. I remember playing it with, there was the Aether Flux, something or other.
You can add deck lists. Sorry to interrupt you. What the fuck?
For what?
You can add your deck list into
Spell shit.
Table, I literally saw Brad pop his deck list up, and I was like,
whoa,
wait,
whoa, whoa,
what?
Whoa,
the first time I've ever seen it, I was like, what does this do? And I just kind of,
where do we go with this? How is this where?
Bro, it literally, so you click on your commander, and if you wait a second, it'll give you a second to pop up a URL.
Oh my gosh. Hell yes.
Bro, you can see each other's deck lists on Spell Table.
Oh, this is so cool to be adding. And you click in and it brings you right to the list.
And I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's fully okay. This is pretty neat. Oh, this is okay. That's a cool up. I was wondering what happened because it was starting to be all.
So they also changed the aspect.
Yeah, so that happened to someone.
Brad and Barbas. Apparently, you can change your aspect and get full screen. You can force it to full screen.
Oh. I actually did it.
Oh, this is so neat. It's cool when they finally have things that are actually like.
Yeah, well, so I tricked
decent.
mine on OBS style. So my camera's only like a 1080p, but I'm forcing it into 2K, so it makes
Yeah,
it
that's what I
lower.
do. I've always done stuff like that. All right, so let's see what this commander does. It brings back artifacts for a lot of energy. So we'll see what that does. All right. Now if I can just do a randomize X number and just do a spinny wheel, that'll be great. Instead of clicking the damn randomize button 4 times. All right, there is our order. Brad is first, and whenever you're ready, Brad, break it down for us.
I'm gonna draw, and like a true tryhard, I'm gonna play this off-color fetch land.
Oh, you.
Um, to get myself, I'm gonna get Sparta's headquarters.
Oh, I love that.
Righty, I will draw, and oh, nice. I will play.
Oh, what's up, Steph, in the chat? And it's no
I command
problem.
sour.
I literally asked if he needed anybody. For
Yeah, and then
coffee.
like right after he asks, legit, she's like, I can't do it.
Play command tower, and I will play a Lotus Petal. I will sack Lotus Petal, adding red here, and dash Haragavan.
Oh, monkey.
And Chris, you already know that.
Duh.
No, it's going. No. It's going to Brad.
Really?
Yay.
Who are
Wait,
you?
maybe
Going to Brad.
Wait, maybe I did play with Barbaros. Isn't he the dude who turned 2'd us?
Was that his Dina deck?
I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's why I don't remember you. I blocked you out of my memory from PTSD.
I'm so sorry.
All right, so I exile the top card of my library.
Yep.
Yeah, correct.
Also, beautiful treasure. Is that
Ooh,
a
Master
Alrighty.
is a good
Is-
guess.
is that
I played
Watson?
it. It's a treasure token. It's from a Spanish guy called Juan Saiz.
dude? I'll have to DM you about that. That's beautiful.
Oh,
I'll
no
have to
problem.
get his information.
got,
Still City
I
Steph
got,
says Barbaros does have a tendency to Dina pretty hard.
Yeah, this is not going to go as fast as Dina.
It better
But,
not be. The
you
Dina
know,
deck
I
is really good, though.
implemented the deck to go a bit faster. But
Uh,
it's you know, it's fun. Not,
Is that past turn though?
not so? Huh?
Is that a past turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna play this overgrown farmland tapped, and I'm trying to
This
solve a
go-
mystery underwater. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to solve the mystery Sherlock Holmes style. But you know, he just needs a lot of clues to do it, and then that's really it. I'll pass turn.
Alright, I'm gonna just simply draw a card, play a Razor Tide Bridge tapped.
All right, I will untap and draw. Let's play an island and a Farseek for, I don't know, some white and blue. And I will, white and blue. And that's it. I'm done.
Daniel, my love.
The Farseek.
I will untap. I will draw.
Daniel's never asleep right this time.
Here we go. Glacial floodplain.
Does he ever sleep?
I'll play a mountain,
That is his superpower, insomnia.
and I will for a dash Ragavan again. This one is going to you, Chris.
That card is
will
a.
Create another treasure.
I'm taking 2.
It's, so I cannot play that. So
No, yeah, it's a Rex Cyberhound. When it deals combat damage to a player, they mill 2 and I get 2 energy. I pay 2 energy, target creature, card in the graveyard, exile with a brain counter on it, and then it has the abilities of all cards with brain counters.
Okay.
So phenomenal, but it's gone.
All
That'd be
right.
very
So with those 2 treasures,
I love you too, Daniel.
I'm gonna cash for black and red and play, and pass turn. This goes to my hand
Oh, that's a cool
because it was
artifact.
dashed, and yeah, you go.
I'm gonna go Bountiful Promenade. Tap 2 and cast a 3 visits. I'm also looking for my Spartans. But that's a pass turn after that.
Okay, won't be casting that. All right, so I'm gonna do. Can't do that. Can't do that. That's fine. Great Furnace. I'm just gonna pass the turn after that. Can't do
All
anything.
right. Untap, draw. Play this basic forest, and I will just ominously pass the turn.
I wonder why.
Who
will
knows what
untap.
someone like me could do with 4 mana?
We'll draw.
Goodness, I wish there was a shovel emoji. I mean, we can make that happen.
Okay, I will play mountain, and I will try to play Urabrask Forge.
All right.
Right, if it resolves and if I'm permitted to go to combat, I would create 1/1 thingy and put 1 counter here. And this is going to attack Chris as usual.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's only 1 this time, so it's not the worst.
Yeah,
All right, 37.
it's a very, very, very discreet attack. And I will have to sacrifice it in my end step. So Yuri has 1 counter. And this goes sacrificed. And I pass the turn.
Omega says there's another glitch on spell table now. Sometimes it turns on spectators audio.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's gonna be great for my competitions.
Playing Urza's power plant. And then I'll tap 3 and cast my commander. And if that's cool, I'll pass turn.
All right. Okay. Untap and draw. I'm gonna just do the exact same thing. I'm gonna cast my commander, Dr. Madison Lee. Whenever I cast an artifact, I get an energy. Tap it, pay an energy. Target creature gets +1/+0 against tramp and haste. Pay 3 to draw a card. Pay 5. Return an artifact from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So who knows if this is gonna do anything?
We're gonna find out together.
Yep, exactly. Pass the turn.
What makes
Alright.
really cool sense is that yours is blue, red, white, and it deals with more science stuff, and mine's more like natural stuff. I just like how they choose colors. Really, is more what I'm saying.
It is cool, yeah, when you're able to balance it out the right way.
So I'm gonna use Drevi's activated ability on your end step, Chris, to
Yep.
put her on the battlefield. Untap Sparta's headquarters. Use that mana to cast Enlightened Tutor.
Oh,
Nope, got a
Alright.
sound. Who followed me? Andy Flurry. Thank you for the follow. Brad, thank you for the follow as well from before.
I'm here for you.
Thought I was already following. That's how it usually goes. The amount of times I watch streams and I'm like, why am I not following already?
I'm getting Quicksilver.
Oh, I am liking the direction you are going. I know exactly what that does.
I
so
don't. So let's.
Quicksilver Fountain is an artifact. It says at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player puts a flood counter on target non-island land they control. That land is an island as long as it has a flood counter on it. And at the end of each turn, if all lands are islands, remove all flood counters from them.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'll go on top. Draw for turn. I do have 2 or more basic lands, so Prairie Stream will enter untapped, and then I'll just play it. Here comes Quicksilver Fountain. Let's put it up here.
Let the work begin.
And then I will go to combat and Barbas. Here's 2 in the air.
And here's 2 taken.
All right. When Derevi deals combat damage, I will untap her and pass.
I will. Actually, it's during my upkeep, right?
Yeah, so you put
This
the,
one?
make it an island
gonna be
first
an
and then
island?
take turn.
What does that do?
It makes everything into islands, basically.
But like at the end of the turn, if all lands in play are islands, remove all flood counters. So what does that actually do?
It just resets it. So basically, at 1 by 1 by 1, everything becomes an island. So there's a lot of things that have island walk on Merfolk. So it basically allows him to push through like very, very efficiently. And then once every single land's an island, you remove all the counters and then start all over again. But even still, it can be when you start getting to the point where like you have every single thing being an island, it's like
An
crazy.
island. Yeah.
Yeah, the important thing to note about the flood counters is they are islands, which means they tap for blue, they do not tap for any other color or have any of their normal activated abilities.
Yeah, it's like the poor
Let's
man's
see.
blood moon.
What can I do here?
Oh, okay. So they're just
Yeah.
Okay, so I will play a Rogue's Passage and I will play and red. Actually, island and red. Yeah, and the second red. Correct. For Chandra.
Yep.
Acolyte of Flame. That's will enter with 4 counters. And it will stay the same. It will stay the same because I will use the 0 ability that creates 2. I think it creates 2, right?
Yeah, it makes 2 1/1s, and then you sacrifice it at
1/1s,
the end.
right. 2 1/1s, and this one will create 1 2/1.
Because get the 2 counters on it.
And I will actually go to my end step. I'll sacrifice the 3 of them, 3 counters on
Not
Yuri,
value at all.
and that's the turn.
okay. So I'm gonna put the flood counter on my power plant. I'm gonna task the tireless tracker. And then I'll play a thespian stage. I'll create another clue, but I'm going to tap these 2, and I'll have 1 clue, and he will get a counter. I sacrificed a permanent jury, so he'll get a counter.
It's only when I do
It's
that.
only his, yeah. You're thinking of Mayhem Devil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. But I will draw a card and get 2 counters on more. I'm gonna swing over there at Brad for 5.
I will not block.
But then I will pass turn.
Alright. Untap draw. On my upkeep, I'm gonna make the Great Furnace an island. To add
Also,
token.
Brad, this is a beautiful deck, bro.
Thank you.
I'm looking at the list. It's really cool being able to see that. That's a really cool feature.
All right, I'm gonna leave the lands over here so I can just say, hey, that's an island.
Also, I'm super jealous of the growing rights Illimok you have in there.
Oh yeah, I was very happy with that.
Yeah, dude, I bet it's beautiful.
I'm gonna play
really
mechanized
is.
production on my land.
I think my next con I'm going to is in Atlanta.
Okay.
I'm hoping to pick up something cool there.
But after that, though, I'm gonna pass my turn.
All right. It's your end step. Chris, I have more shenanigans at
Go,
instant speed because
people.
that's what the cool kids do. I'm going to cast this Vidalian Hexcatcher.
Ooh.
Right.
So it's a 1/1 Merfolk I control get +1/+1, and I can sacrifice a Merfolk to counter a non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1.
Yes, it is.
All right, it's an island, and then I will draw. Okay, what does that get me? I'm going to play this Flooded Strand, and then I'm going to throw it on the floor. Go to 30. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get this breeding pool. I will shock myself because I am a cool kid.
Yup.
What is this? While I'm in here. Yeah, I have changed my mind. I'm not going to shock myself because I'm not that cool.
Just kidding.
And you know what? I may as well cast it. So for 3 mana, I will cast Fabricate, which is a card I usually use to get my Quicksilver Fountain. But now that I have my Quicksilver Fountain, I'll see what other artifacts I have. But I am not doing anything else after that. I will pass.
Will convert my Rogue's Passage into an island. I'll untap, draw. I'll shock myself to play an untapped Blood Crypt. Go to 36. And okay, I'm gonna pay on the Quicksilver Fountain.
Oh.
And
Getting
seeing that
by the way.
it has resolved. There's these lands
Yeah,
still
yeah,
an
so-
island, because
So they still have the counter on there, but they're not islands.
they're not islands anymore. Okay.
No, they are. The Quicksilver Fountain says that land is an island for as long as it has a flood. So if you can take the counter
Oh,
off,
okay.
I thought it was only
And-
when the thing was on the board. That's why. So that's fine.
Okay. That's gonna be then. Let's see.
Thank you for doing God's work.
You're welcome.
So I think I might add a Lotus Petal and a Lotus Bloom to this deck.
that could be fun.
It just seems kind of good.
Especially if you have like other synergies with like sacrificing artifacts because of your clues, then
I will go to combat and I will create another 2, another 1. It's a 3/1. Those are 1/1s. Yeah, I think I'm trying to do
Just stuff.
blue, well, colorless actually, and red. I'm trying to cast a Goblin Bombardment.
oh
So you can sacrifice it if you feel.
wow, that is
He is pressing it though, so
So we should only have one thing with a flood.
the flood,
counter
yeah,
on
and
it?
then Barbara said that too.
how do I feel about Goblin Bombardment?
So I'm just gonna stick this island in front.
Sure. I think I would like to counter your Goblin Bombardment. I'll get 2 colorless mana on my next pre-combat main phase.
That will lead me to my end step, and I will have to sacrifice 1, 2, 3. 3 counters to Yuri. Yuri's going to 7 counters, and I pass the turn.
He's getting bigger.
I will investigate. I will draw. I'm gonna cast a Scoots one.
Ooh, Scooty Booty.
It's gonna be dangerous.
Uh-huh.
I'm then going to play an Exotic Orchard. I'm gonna make a clue, and now I'm gonna make a insect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I make a cop. Make a Scoots one.
All right, that's not going to get out of hand.
Nope, never does.
I'm then gonna tab 3, and I'm gonna play the Sexy Dryad.
Ooh.
Those don't do anything, so we're good.
And then I'm gonna play a Blighted Woodland.
Well, I guess it'll do something.
More copies, right?
There'll be 3 here. One because I think I've done enough. I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, and make a copy of this.
Don't worry, I have an island up.
Me too.
Alright, so play an island. JK, it's a plains. I will do 1, 2, 3. Cast Intelligence Bobblehead. Where's Energians? They don't have.
Now, how do
energy.
you feel about the bobblehead series?
I already built the deck that tries to win.
Is there a deck that wins with bobbleheads?
Yeah, so the one I did was Urza, the blue-white one that reduces the cost of artifacts. So basically, the whole purpose of the deck is making copies of those over and over again, similar to the mechanized production style, and then reducing the cost of the activations and whatnot, and trying to just make a bajillion of the bobbleheads.
That sounds Awesome.
All right, energy, nothing, of course. Token energy. It's a gremlin. That's not energy, guys. Come on. All right, this will be my energy counter. So
I type in Pokemon or something.
yeah,
Wait,
seriously.
you can't. This is nothing on you. I'm googling something.
That's it. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then cast Consulate Turret. Get another energy. I'm gonna tap it. Get another energy. So I have 3 total. I'm gonna tap this to remove all of them.
They don't let you get an energy token. Well, see, that's like the detective token. There was no detective token in the precon.
Yeah, I'm not understanding like why it's not getting the option, but I'm just gonna pass the turn after that though. So
All those stuff,
pretty
as
damn
they
much.
all crazy we know and love.
Draw for turn.
Energy
I get the 2 mana. I am going to use this 2 mana plus 2 blue to cast my Bident of Thassa.
Ooh, the
So when
very
a creature I
beautiful
control
one.
deals combat damage to a player, I can draw a card and I can pay 2 mana and tap it to have creatures target opponent controls or creatures your opponents control attack this turn if able.
That story?
It's a pseudo goad on the secondary ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will note that I don't think I've ever actually activated that ability. All right.
Yeah, I don't think really anyone does.
I would like to go to combat. I would like to send JM, no flying or reach over there.
No, unfortunately.
All right. So here's 2 commander damage in the air, and then Chris, it doesn't look like you have any blockers at all.
No, I am fully tapped down because I
I've
didn't
got
realize
one
it was sorcery
one
speed.
merfolk damage coming your way.
Yep.
So 2 creatures I can deal combat damage to players. So I will have 2 Derevi triggers and 2 draw triggers from Bident of Thassa. I'm gonna untap Derevi and this island, and then I will draw my 2 cards. I will pay 4 mana for a Sea Hunter, which is not a merfolk.
Oh, nice.
But I can
I
pay 3
like
and
it.
tap
I know it.
to search my library for a merfolk and put it on the battlefield.
So great.
And
Also,
I
shout out to
will-
Andy Flory in the chat.
Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
And then I will play Reconnaissance, which the rules text says the rules of combat no longer apply to you.
Yep, basically.
Yeah.
And then
That's pretty
I will
accurate.
play this Winewood Falls as my land for the turn and pass.
I think it's one of the coolest cards like there is.
I will untap.
It's very silly.
I'll draw. Mm.
Yeah, it's like after damage, you can just untap all your creatures.
Mm.
Or I can untap them and remove them from combat in response to your blocks.
So,
yeah.
This whole thing.
I would like to, for an animation module, is it alright? Does it resolve? So,
Kaladesh was such a cool set.
Mm-hmm.
I will pay for a crave novelist.
Ah, I love it. One of my favorite.
And if it resolves, I would like to go to combat. I will want to. This is a 4-1, sorry. And this will go to. Given that there's no one at the wheels. Chris, I'm gonna go to you with
Is it just Yuri?
Yuri. I mean, I'm going with Yuri.
Yep.
With this 4-1 and
12,
this
13,
a couple of 1-1s.
All right, go 22.
Yeah, and I will have to sacrifice those at the end of the combats. This one will give me a red because it's an artifact, because of Crime Novelist.
Can you use it in combat?
No, it goes away. It gets a counter still,
Depends.
but with the sacrifice effect at the end step, so it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, this would be, this nuts won't work. 3, it goes to 10, and 3 counters here. Let me check for a dice. I thought I had, and let's use another thing for the counter here. Okay, those 2 are islands. I don't have anything to, I think I got it. Let me check. It's gonna be a bit weird, but those 2 are islands. Those who are
You're good.
under the goblin. And Yuri stabbed because it attacked. And let's go to pass the turn. It doesn't have. Yeah. That's
What do I want to do? Bernie, stop looking, buddy. I know. I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna cast a forensic engineer.
So that was one of the cards I would put in the bobblehead deck.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
It's quite.
Yeah, I'm sure that bobblehead deck is going to be very silly.
And that's what the goal is. I want to just make it like just as jank, but like still funny as possible.
I'm gonna cast a Talisman of Progress. I will then investigate. I will then tap this, sack a clue, put 2 counters here, put a counter here, draw a card. I will then pass turn.
Okay. Untap draw. Make a copy of this. Okay, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 for an efficient construction. Whenever I cast an artifact spell, I make a 1/1 Thopter. Let's do 1, 2, 3 remaining mana. 4 with that. Alright, let's do 1 and 2. Improvise. That was the blue one. Doesn't make a difference though. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 with the other one from there. I'll do a KCI, perk on IOWorks.
All right.
I'm gonna make a Thopter from the ETB effect of the efficient, and then I'm also gonna get an energy token. Counter, I mean. I will tap this to make an energy token as well, so that's up to 2. Put this there, put these over here, move these down. No other red mana to use. I would just get haste and worth to that. I will pass the turn.
One tap and draw. Okay. I think for starters, I'm gonna pay 3 and tap my Sea Hunter to put to search my library for a merfolk and put it on the battlefield.
Let's put it into play. So I don't know if that's the battlefield.
Wow.
You have to knock on his door and ask his mom if he can come out to play.
Yep, pretty much.
Normally, I have like a fully formed plan by now, but this one's been a little weird. Oh, I feel like that's be the one. All right. I'm gonna get Emperor Mihail II. He says I can look at the top card of my library at any time. I can cast merfolk spells from the top of my library, and when I cast a merfolk spell, I can pay 1. If I do, I make a 1/1 blue merfolk.
And a partridge and a pear tray.
All right. Let's see what's on top. Okay. Let's go to combat. Everyone has, but let's do Derevi in the air at you, Barbas, for 2.
Alrighty. Going to 34.
When Derevi hits, I'm gonna untap Sea Hunter. That seems like the right call. And then I will draw a card. Let's see what's on top. Okay. All right. I'm gonna activate the Sea Hunter once more. I think I just get Tishana. So Tishana's power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in my hand. I have no maximum hand size. And when Tishana enters, I draw a card for each creature I control, which is 5.
Yeah.
And it actually pays your rent as well.
All right.
The groceries.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the top. That's a card I have on the top. I think I will play this Idyllic Beachfront as my land for the turn, and I will pass.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw. I'll fetch.
He's a big thinkies.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we all die.
Ah,
The essence of
I don't think so. All right, here. Badlands. And I have Viserys here.
Okay, that does stuff.
That the stuff, yeah.
It also does a little bit of things.
Yeah.
Oh, touche. You win this round.
And if I may, I would like to go to combat.
I would like you to pass through combat.
I think it's the best option.
Okay. So I'll pass the combat. I will things here. I won't even attack. I would just.
Oh, I was
sacrifice.
joking. I was just pushing your balls
Oh.
if that changes your.
Sure, if you gonna do things, do please.
Oh no! I was saying I
He just
was
being
more...
a butt.
Yeah, I was being a butt face if you wanted to attack.
Oh, I don't know. Don't worry. Don't
I
worry.
was not stopping you.
Well, that would create the artifact, and I will sacrifice it here. It will add a red mana that I will pay to go here and create a servo that I will sacrifice here. Blah blah blah, and do the thing all over again. It grows the crime novelist as well as the Yuri, and I would like to with wait here 1 red. I would like to pay 1 red in my second main phase to play Burn Together, targeting, this is go on infinite, targeting Yuri. So, if resolved, Yuri would deal infinite damage to any other target, and then he would be sacrificed.
It might be time to sacrifice all your merfolk, in a sense.
Yeah, sorry, give me a sec. Per creature you control deals damage equal to its power to any other target than... Okay. What are you targeting?
4 mana open, okay?
Yeah, you gotta declare the target first.
I declare first target. Gonna be Brad.
What do you mean first target?
He's being
Because,
sneaky.
no, actually, it's the first target.
Oh,
request me.
yeah. So he's killing 2 people right now. Because Jury does the damage after sacrificing it.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yep.
So this ability will target Brad. We target Yuri to do the damage to Brad.
Yeah.
And what's his power right now?
Infinite.
Infinite.
Yeah, I mean, JM, do you have any responses?
Not in hand.
Yeah,
I'd have to. Well, hold on. I'll sacrifice a clue to put a thing here to draw a card. I will Tap this to sack a clue. Put 2 counters here. Put a counter here to draw a card. Unfortunately, I have nothing.
All right. Well, I don't know that this will end up meaning anything, but I'm going to try. I'm going to sacrifice the Shanata Vidalian Hexcatcher to counter your spell unless you pay 1.
I will pay this one.
We will go a second time,
I will pay this one.
and then we'll do it for a third time.
And I will pay the third.
And that's all the shenanigans I am
Yeah.
capable of.
So it will deal infinite damage to you. And
Yep.
as I have to sacrifice it, it will deal the damage to the biggest threat here. I think it's you, JM.
Cute little
Me-
combo.
I think, not sure because I can't see board clearly. So let me check. What the fuck? It's going to you, Chris.
Yeah, I figured. Love you, Barbara.
Yeah. Love you too. Phone enemies. And Yuri would go to the command zone, and this would be in the adventure zone.
In my mind, I'm still looking at the floor looking for clues, and everybody's dead around me. It's like Among Us. People are just fucking being slaughtered, and I'm fucking.
And I will pass the turn to you, JM.
Oh, okay. So investigate.
Alright, we definitely have time for a second one. So
I'm gonna cast on Aesi.
How do you spell it?
AESI.
Yeah, Tire of Gyre Straits. It lets me play an additional land, and when a land enters the battlefield, I'm gonna draw a card.
All right. Island of Jared Straits. Nice. Oh, cool.
I'm gonna play the Seaside Citadel tapped.
Okay. More clones.
This. Ooh, I missed my landfalls from the other guy. Oh shit. 6 will become. Or 4 will become 8. 8 will become 16. So there'll be 15 here. I'll draw a card from here. Put 2 counters here. I make a clue.
So I just got a notification of the mortgage being withdrawn, right? And at first glance, it was in my notifications. I thought it was saying that there was the extra life secret lair was withdrawing the money, and I'm like, why did I just pay $3,000 to secret lair? I was about to freak the f out. I did not buy that many.
So I'll play another land. I'll now have 32 scoot. I'll draw another card.
Yeah, I was drawing like nothing, like no big green things for artifacts.
I think I'm gonna path the crime novelist.
Yeah, it's the best option.
All right. Let me check.
You get a land card, battlefield tapped, and I tapped a green for it, but it doesn't really matter.
Because of the Dryad.
Yeah.
Tap the sack of clues.
I'll get a land, right?
Yeah, you
I
get a land.
get a
yes,
land.
sir. Yes, sir. Get a counter here, and I will draw a card. And I will do it again.
Up and tapped.
It's tapped, and it's a basic, just to be sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will go to combat. I will send my commander, which is a 10-11. I will send this tireless tracker, which is a 6, 7, 8, 9, a 9, 8, and I will send 15 scoot swarms that I made the previous turn. So hold on, let me get a copy.
So let me check. You said 10 from the commander, right?
Yes, 10-11 would be the power and toughness.
It would be blocked by Viscera Seer, Noble Scry.
Oh, super carrot. I've seen that Penguin Night mat. It is an excellent. Like this whole series of play mats is just
Yeah.
excellent.
This will be 7. These ones are tapped.
It is just straight adorable.
Oh, are how many Scoot Swarms or thingies?
There's 15 coming towards.
Oh, 15 damage from them. And how big is the tracker?
He's a 6, 7, 8, 9. He's a 9, 8. And I have 17 that I just.
So 15 and 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Is that good? Okay, cool.
Hello, little buddy.
Yeah.
It's the little one.
Hey, Parker.
Your daddy just killed me.
Not yet.
So do I get my turn?
Yeah, absolutely. Past turn.
See what
Let's see
happens.
if
Good
any miracle
luck.
can happen, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
Can I do it? I know. Yeah, will you give me a water, please? Dude, you gotta see this little battle station I got set up right now. So in my chair, I have like the boppy pillow like around my belly and stuffs up against the table. And then under that, I have some like couch cushions. So my feet are higher, so it lifts it up.
That's awesome.
And then he's just wedged up against me.
Yep, just squished up in it.
Yeah,
I have to do that.
he's just chilling like a villain. And that was
Okay.
absolutely past turn if you didn't know.
Gonna be colorless for demonic tutor.
And I'm just gonna take this off.
And let's see.
So my goal with this deck is I want to get all the three, the power plant, the tower, and the mine.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I have no
Yeah,
like non-basic tutoring of lands, but like I would have to happen naturally. I've gotten 2 of the 3.
I have them. I have the full set in my Urza deck, and I was able to get all of them on the battlefield exactly once, and that was because I had an expedition map and an Emery to recur the expedition map. So over a series of 3 or 4 turns, I was just like, I have it all.
Hey,
I
if you
did
got it,
it.
that's all that matters.
Hey, let go of your ear, buddy. What are you doing? Oh, I know.
What the fuck, Daddy? What the fuck?
He's like, kill him faster.
Yeah, come on, guy.
I just shit my pants.
Yeah, fuck. Don't find it.
It's the damn little bugs.
He did. He just pooped his pants real hard.
Love it.
Phenomena.
Oh, you're bored.
Oh, I texted Chris. Oh my god. I literally changed his diaper. I literally had to call my wife because he was like actively peeing. I needed help. And then like we got him taken care of, got him changed up. She passed it over to me. And he pooped.
Okay.
Like immediately.
It's flawless.
It's gonna be a blasphemous act.
Booty blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is basically going to give it to Barbas.
Dude.
Not yet.
Not yet, but potentially.
Oh yeah, basically though. I just if I had 1 mana, I get a sack of clue, and he would literally be strong enough to survive it. Dude, good thing, man.
And then I will pay 2 additional ones to play Yuri again with attacks and go to combat. Before combat, I will create 2 things here and a 5. So 5, 6, 7 to those here. And this go to you, Jim.
And how much total? Yeah. Isn't that didn't you already say that?
Yeah, you just confirm
Huh?
it.
Oh yeah. I already took it. Sorry.
Okay. Then I have to sacrifice in my end step the pass of the counters here. So 3 counters. And
All right, Jam. Come back from this.
Oh, what's wrong, buddy?
Daddy,
I
losing
know.
the game.
No shit.
actually, the only one who's entitled to be cruel, based in the playmat, is going to be Brad because he has tentacruel.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
You got me there.
Has Spanish humor, don't worry.
Hmm.
Those are islands.
Just some islands to remember me by.
The floodgates were open and they never dried up.
Part of
Okay,
me-
so sorry.
No, you're good.
Don't worry.
Take your game actions.
And then we'll have a conversation because Jay wants to be rude.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast 6, and I'm gonna overloaded Rise and Shine and make my artifacts into but they're technically 0/0s with 4
Counters.
1/1s on
With
them.
counters, right? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to.
Do you have 3? About 4 of them or only 3?
I have 3 of them. I'm going to cast Tezzeret, and I'm going to -2 him, and this one will become a 4/4. So this one's technically an 8/8,
So Barbas
Alrighty.
is at 1.
and I have 2 4/4s. So then I'm going to combat and swing these 2 at you.
I will.
Yeah, I guess either way, I'm putting him at 4, or I'm putting him exactly at 1,
Legit 1, yeah.
unless he just dies.
I will block with Yuri, the big one, and you will take 4.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'll take the damage from Yuri. Yeah,
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Barbas is
Yep.
down to 1.
Yeah, I'm down to 1.
and then
And
I pass turn.
those 2 stop to be creatures at the end of turn, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
they still got the counters
Oh.
on them, but they're just
Yeah,
regular
yeah.
artifacts now.
Same as my islands, right?
Yep. You get it.
Okay. Done. All untap and pray whatever god I may pray.
You just need.
Oh,
So we got.
maybe.
I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel so fucking bad.
That was good though.
It
Rise
was
and
literally like a
Shine's one of my
latched effort that I could think of. Because like maybe if he misblocked, he would like block one of the 4/4s or something.
Yeah, because
I
that
don't
will
know.
happen. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna.
I mean, I've done dumb shit in games, Chris.
Touche.
How big
Nobody's
is
perfect.
this Tezzeret?
He's just a 2/2.
Well, actually, 2 counters, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, 2 and red for broadside bombardiers, and I would like to go to combat. This will create a 6/1, and Sandra will create a couple of 1/1s, and I will attack with the broadside, the Tesseract, and 6, 7, 8 will go to you. And
Yeah, menace haste. Nice.
you gotta take 8, and those get sacrificed. I will pay with one of these sacrifices to make a Thopter with the animation module. It's a Thopter or Servo or some bullshit. And yeah, that's it. You go.
I need a fucking lightning bolt.
Like literally one.
I'm gonna cast my commander. It's a 2/3. I'm gonna go Adrix and Nev twin casters. If one or more tokens will be created, I'm gonna create twice that many. I will then pass the turn.
Let me check before you. It's Adrix and F. I don't know. It's
a double
so
spell.
it just creates twice tokens.
It's like a doubling season.
T2 creating. Okay.
And it has ward 2.
Well, the thing I'm gonna do then and terminate.
On the end step, yeah, I will just pay 1, and I'm just gonna well, this would be 3. That's fair. I'll go 3, and I'm just gonna walk away.
Counter.
What does it do?
It's a counter.
It's just counter spell.
Okay. Then I will untap. I will draw. Well, that's not bad. Colorless from an island.
I'm just waiting for him to kill me.
The inevitable death is upon us.
Dude, I feel like I'm doing so good in surviving, though. No, sir, Bernie.
And I'll go to combat. Well, no, actually, no, I'm not. Yeah. I'm playing Yuri. Let's go to combat. I will create this 7/1 trample.
I know.
Sorry, buddy. Gonna be over soon. Don't worry. For me, I mean.
Oh God, I don't know, man. I think you have me. To be fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I will attack with Morska was 2/3. Okay.
Yeah, just the
That's
2/3.
a bit of a problem. I will attack with the 7/1 trample.
Okay. Yeah, I will take the 7.
I will play my what I think is my only out. Those two are gonna be sacrificed at the end of combat, as well as this one. So 3 counters here, and I thought I had. Huh?
And Jury is not.
No, Yuri's not out. No,
yeah,
Yuri's out. 1,
I
2,
know. I was just saying.
on 3 counters. So I got 4 blockers, and I'm faithful that you're gonna kill me now. So go ahead.
Okay, so I'll create 2 clue tokens. I will draw a card. I'm gonna tap 6, and I'm gonna cast a Shimmer Dragon.
Let me check.
It's a 5/6 with flying, and as long as I control 4 or more artifacts,
It has hexproof. Alrighty.
and then I can tap 2 untag artifacts I control, and I can draw a card. So I'm gonna tap these 2 and cast the Talisman of Curiosity, and then 2 clues to draw a card. I then put a counter here, or 2 counters. I'm gonna cast Academy Manufacturer. So 1/3, and if I would make a clue,
Yeah, I know it.
Okay.
I got it here actually.
It's a great one. I will then pass turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, this goes here.
I will untap.
I will tap 2 clues to draw a card.
Gonna go to combat and create an 8/1, a couple of 1/1s, and not gonna be easy. Fuck. 1, 2, 3 this way, or Chandra's Ignition in my second main phase. And I will target the Urabrash Forge token, doing 9 damage to every other player and every creature.
Hold on, buddy.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
So it will deal 9 to everything, 9 to you, and when it dies, it does 4 to you.
Yeah, that's good. GG's.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely.
That was a sweetie one. My God.
Chandra's Ignition,
Yes.
famously good card.
Yeah, did
Which
some
one?
serious work. Chandra's Ignition, very good.
Yeah.
Never disappoints.
Oh no, God no! That's why I kept it in the dinosaur deck.
Yeah,
it slaps
it's
so
one of
hard in
those.
there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so sweet.
I know.
That was a solid game. It was back and forth
Woo.
crazy. Like holy.
Also,
hell,
I'm so thoroughly surprised I could hang in there like that.
yeah, it just kept pushing.
Well, so realistically, all I needed was like another piece to make like mechanize my thing, or like that, like an Aetherworks Marvel, so I could just tutor for a card. Yeah, so I was very close to doing something very powerful.
Just needed a quick poke.
But yeah, I couldn't get there. But yeah, thank you so much for letting me be on.
All right, sweet. So on that note, because I don't think we have enough time for a second game, because I have a game at 10 o'clock. So we'll do a quick little outros. So we'll start with you, Brad.
Sure. Yeah. I am Steel City Brad. You can find me on the internet as Steel City Brad. I will drop my links in chat here. But yeah, I am not necessarily a content creator on my own, but me and my wife Stephanie will sort of hang around on Twitch and party in people like Chris's Twitch streams, playing Commander and having a great time. We also go to a lot of events out in the States, Magic events. I think we're planning to be at SCGCon Philadelphia as the next event we're going to. So if you're there, maybe we can catch a game. And yeah, that's about it.
Also,
yeah.
Brad, if people ask you to be on streams, I would consider you very much so a very good content creator.
Exactly. You bring the
Indeed.
content to the table. That's what you
I
do.
mean, you are a content enough to the fact that you have a fancy frame around your face.
Yeah.
That if that's the mark of a content creator, then I
It
think
doesn't
I-
take
I-
much, man.
And
It doesn't.
You have one.
You got Chris B. He doesn't even have his face being shown.
Yeah, my
tonight.
face is completely off still today, so you were one step ahead of me. And you too also went to Chicago, so I have no excuses.
Mhm.
Also, to be fair, they probably didn't also break down their setup like that.
Probably not.
We didn't. Our setup remained perfectly intact while we were away.
So I guess that's okay.
See, don't be so hard on yourself, Chris.
Okay, we got Barbas. What we got over there?
What do we have here? Well, my name is Miguel. You can call me Barbas, El Barbas MTG in YouTube or in Twitter, now called X, and doing gobo shenanigans, treasure shenanigans, artifact shenanigans, and I'm not much of a mover, much of a Magicon person, but I'll be in Amsterdam during the summer, so if you want to get some games, drop me a note.
Also, when you're in there, you need to look for Daniel Kane or everything.
Yes, I will.
Dude,
I
he's
will.
one of my best online friends, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I met him in Chicago, and the guy is
Dude.
epic.
Brother from another mana.
Yep.
Straight up, I would do anything for that dude. He is such good people, man. I know.
Accurate facts.
But yeah, and I didn't want to cut you off or anything. I didn't want to,
I don't,
you know what I
don't
mean,
worry.
take away from any of your plugs.
That's it pretty much. Thanks again, Chris, for having me. And it's nothing personal, but I had to kill you.
No, it's fully fair. I truly understand. Don't worry, boo.
But
yeah.
that's it. I pass to you, JM.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm JM from Trying Casually Games. We try to give you a local game store for each kitchen table. There's a lot of shenanigans and hanging out. It's kind of like New Boo goofing with your friends. Sometimes we'll have some beers, or sometimes we'll play Challenge Chase. It just depends on what kind of day we're having. But yeah, if you like that, you can check out our links here, or and support us all of the things, even if it's just a like or a follow. But yeah, I'll pass it over to Chris. I guess I can do one final plug. You can find me just in a little bit where I play my new Pauper deck that I finally got in paper. I'm going to be playing this Gleaming Gear Drake here.
Oh, do you need a foil of it?
So this is literally just paper.
Oh, I have an actual foil of it, because I was pretty sure you were putting it together, so I have a foil.
Yeah, so this whole deck is like just paper.
So you built a pauper deck out of paper.
Hey man, it's the heart of the what I mean, heart of the game.
That's the best.
Well, so to be fair, I wanted to build it so I could test it and then make sure I liked it. But like, they're all pretty good. They're all pretty nice proxies.
So options down the line, options.
Oh, absolutely. And the whole deck is only $64. So if I do like it, I can just pick it up.
Yeah, exactly. That's not that bad.
And that's the best part about Pauper.
Yep, exactly. And that's one of the higher routes too, because a lot of decks are around $40. So 60
The higher routes? Are you kidding me,
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
expensive.
PDH list. It was like the first thing was like Lotus Petal, and that was like most of the deck's budget
Yep,
on
if you
like
take
most
that out,
of them.
exactly.
Yeah, it was like $17 to like $32 depending on the printing.
Yeah, the joys of how we need more and more reprints of Lotus Battle.
Yeah,
Just for that surely alone. All right, so on that note, make sure everyone sticks around. We'll be back at 10 p.m. Eastern Time for the Pauper Commander game. But other than that, thank you very much, y'all, and have a great evening.
Good night, guys.
Peace.
Bye.